Hello, welcome to Megos and Josh at Ringside. I'm Megos,
And I'm Josh.
and today we're going to be reviewing the Royal Rumble 2018 show.
Woo!
Yay! So,
and unlike the 2015, which we reviewed but had to get shut down thanks to racism issues.
Yes.
The 2018 Rumble was just like, after like, and watching these like in relatively short time span, it's such an improvement. It's like it's amazing.
Yeah, 3 years makes a huge difference in terms of like quality of product. I'm so glad. So, where is this taking place? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is taking place in Philadelphia, the same city where they did the 2015 Royal Rumble, which I'm surprised a crowd even showed up.
I know.
Time heals all wounds.
And this felt like a huge apology show for that. Like, we're
Definitely.
sorry we fucked up, guys.
A lot of teasing though, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, it's not WWE if they don't like fuck with your emotions before giving you what you want.
Mm-hmm. So, what's going on tonight? Well, we got the men's Royal Rumble, we got the women's Royal Rumble, you got 2 tag team title matches, and you got the Universal Championship 3-way between Braun Strowman and Kane and champion Brock Lesnar.
Don't you mean the Beast, the Monster, and the Machine?
The Libertarian.
Repeat that ad nauseam. Yes.
The big red Libertarian. Which is apt if you think about it.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then you got the handicap match. Sammy and Kevin versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, it's a stacked as fuck card. It's pretty much every like notable person on the rosters is here, and they don't get shit to do. It's nice.
Except for Bobbert Roode. Where's Bobby Roode?
Pre-show.
He was pre-show?
Yeah, he was on the pre-show. Mojo Rawley challenged. He had an open challenge, and Mojo accepted, and he got his ass kicked.
Oh, no wonder I missed it. Oh, shit. I didn't watch the pre-show. Did you?
Nah, I just saw some gifs.
Yeah, it was... What was the pre-show? Just the U.S. title match?
It was 3 things. Let me just briefly wiki it. I know the last one was like an open challenge U.S. title match with Bobby Roode against with Mojo accepting. Uh-huh. The others were, it was the Revival versus Gallows and Anderson.
Oh yeah.
And then Castillo, Grand Metalik, thank you. Sorry. And Lince Dorado versus TJP.
Lince Dorado, you white boy.
Sorry.
You're honky. Though I don't know if you're white. I never met you IRL, and I've never seen a picture of you. So don't worry.
It's cool.
We're breaking kayfabe.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lince Dorado.
I should let you just announce these because I'm just so bad at this. I'm sorry.
Oh, I should. No, I'm just kidding.
It's fine. And it's versus TJP, the gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak for a 6-man tag match. So yeah, that was the pre-show stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't miss anything. They keep the cruise man. Thank God Drake Maverick showed up the next 205 Live, because this was just how the cruiserweight division was, just 3 faces versus 3 heels. That's it.
I'm gonna get a bit my hands off, but I'm really like low key hoping that a certain surprise entrance from this year's Rumble maybe becomes a fixture on 205.
Yeah, it would do a lot, especially since this mysterious person is in great shape now.
Mm-hmm.
Super incredible shape. Holy shit. We'll get to that.
Yes.
So let's kick it off. Let's start off with the World Heavyweight WWE Championship.
Yes.
Sammy still does his fucking face entrance. God.
I love Sammy's theme so much. It's so catchy. Like, the audience is just singing along to it right away.
He's a heel.
They're not. I'm with Corey here. I'm like, I'm pro Yep movement.
Oh my god, yeah, commentary. Gotta say, Byron Saxton, he's had enough. Did you hear how pissed he was the entire night towards Corey?
Yeah, I actually loved it. I like their constant arguing throughout the night. That was funny.
Bootlicker no more. But yeah, and Owens, he does his like very stoic, very straightforward heel entrance.
I thought
like, he gets it.
Yeah, I thought it was like a nice contrast because Sammy's like even in the ring, like Sammy's all animated and hyping the crowd up, while Kevin's just kind of like poo face and like still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's basically Wario and Waluigi, if anything.
Exactly, exactly.
They're like a perfect fit of the whole, Abbott and Costello build of comedy, and they're very funny. I love these two.
Me too.
And then you get Styles,
J Styles.
Funny thing is that he was a champ, or no, he was a champion last year at this time.
Yeah, I don't think he's lost the title since like November.
Yeah, he won it. Yeah, he's still had it, but he had a big long drought without it. But then he was U.S. champion, but that whole thing was fucky.
Yeah, that was
So good to see him with the title.
Exactly, he looks very good with it.
Mm-hmm. So the match starts. It's a handicap match. Constant tag in, tag outs to mess with Styles.
Yeah, I really liked how they did it. Like at the very start, it's like I think it's either KO or Sammy. Like one of them comes in, AJ like punches him once, and he immediately runs back out to tag in.
Yeah, just really good chicken shit stuff.
I know.
Flair. They were talking about the commentator was talking about how Flair is the. How Flair was saying, "Oh, Styles is the Shawn Michaels of this era." BS. AJ can draw a crowd. He's not. Don't compare anyone to Shawn Michaels, especially during Shawn Michaels' heyday. He was not a drawing champion. He was.
Well, I mean,
not great.
I mean, sheer talent.
Yeah, talent-wise, yes, but
yes.
Don't say that he's like a Shawn Michaels champion. It's insulting.
Yeah,
it's like a backhanded compliment.
It'd be like saying Roman Reigns is the Diesel of this generation.
Oh God, that's because he is.
He is.
Shit. Yeah, just constant tagging out. Basically, the whole story of this match is like the resilient babyface versus two chicken shit heels.
Mm-hmm. It kind of reminds me of, have you ever played a video game where like you have the boss fight and you're fighting like two guys but they like share one health bar?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, it is Ornstein and Smo. And they're both built like Ornstein and Smo. Practically just a lot of getting worked over by AJ. He's selling like a master throughout this match.
Know. He's just he does a great job just looking like the underdog here. Like he's just getting his ass kicked. Also, I have on the notes here that Sammy has some like brutal ass looking chops.
Yeah, his chops are loud.
He really goes in on AJ with them.
Mm-hmm, but then AJ returns a favor. They're not as loud, but Sammy sells them harder. If that makes any sense. Like he oversells it, but then he just quickly tags in Owens. Owen rolls him outside, throws him into a barricade, and then like Owen throws him back in, does a standing double stomp, which a guy of Owen's size that looks like it sucks, even if it's standing. The double stomp is like very scary move. So how do you fake being stomped on?
Seriously, I know it's like it's gonna hurt no matter
That's why little guys do it.
I have a note here that like it cracked me up that the Rocket League logo was in every single replay.
Yeah, Rocket League.
I need to play that more.
Me too. Like that's like the game everyone plays, even normies. It's like a hot selling game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think someone passed up like publishing it, and now they deeply regret it because it's like
good
such a moneymaker.
Fuck you. I'm glad they're not making shit from it.
Shouts to Switch owners, you finally got your port. No, shut the heck up.
I have this way later, but it cracked me up when Cole would say the Nintendo Switch.
It's kind of surreal hearing them say this stuff.
I know.
It was like last year at WrestleMania where they said Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, how do you people know about this?
I remember there's like a way older like SmackDown or wherever where Taz talked about like how he loved Final Fantasy X too, and that Yuna was his waifu.
Owens props up AJ in the corner. He says, "Sammy, watch this," before doing the cannonball, and he misses it. It's great. Later, and then soon after, AJ props up Sammy on the top rope and does an awesome Frankenstein to Zayn. Just mwah. Then a moonsault reverse DDT. Wowzer. This guy, AJ Styles. And then a monkey flip into a hurricanrana. Oh,
that made me pop. That was just like, holy shit.
Why is AJ Styles so fucking awesome?
I can just watch him dude move all day. Oh my
like
God.
these are spots only he could do.
Yeah.
And he could pull off because he's just that fucking good.
It blows me away that dude's like 40.
Oh yeah, he's 40, but he's like this bionic man.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man that time forgot, not Billy Gunn. Calf crusher to Owens' bad leg. I guess on SmackDown, AJ just fucked up Kevin's leg for like a good hour or something because they were saying, oh, he hadn't locked it in a long time on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But that gets broken up by Zayn. So it's like anytime AJ just gets a really good advantage, it's like it's the other guy just ruins it and gets good heat.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm trying to think. I think I have what you're talking about, where he just he does the phenomenal forearm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to.
Yeah, phenomenal forearm. Owen breaks up that too.
It's nicely infuriating because it's like, yeah, AJ always gets like good momentum, and you're like, fuck yeah, AJ, and then suddenly one of them tags in or breaks it up, and it's like,
But there's a moment where Shane or AJ has Sammy on his shoulders, and Sammy's trying to tag in and tries to make the tag. But does he make the tag?
No,
Does
yeah,
he get it?
yeah, no, yeah. That I have this right here in my notes. Like Sammy like is reaching out to KO, and like KO's like trying to high five him, but like Sammy gets tossed before he does, and KO comes in anyway.
And Owens thinks he's not the legal man, but he gets knocked down for a 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
AJ wins, and he retains the WWE Championship.
Good way to keep this program alive, because now the heels have something to whine about.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
AJ gets the win.
Yeah, they have exactly. I thought it was pretty well done, and of course I love like KO and Sammy just being all butthurt as they like exit the ramp, or like, what the fuck.
Yeah, it shows that I was really worried. I thought like one of them would fuck the other one over, but
Yeah.
I think they were all going both into it saying we're going to be co-champions. And no one said, like, there wasn't a statement by Shane that like, no, one of you has to win.
Yeah.
So
I'm also really happy that like there is no like authority figure running here.
I know,
Like-
they're
like-
just in the back. Holy shit, I would have shit my pants if Shane came out.
Yeah. I'm glad they just let them wrestle instead, because like it's been like a problem with several of the matches now where you have these great wrestlers, but like you got Shane and Daniel Bryan just like constantly getting in the way.
Yeah, just how can I work myself into this? How can I benefit from this house fire? Localized Mother 3 sign in the crowd.
Oh my god.
I love these signs. I love
Me
these
too.
nerdy signs in the crowd. I relate to them.
So-
I wasn't happy about the guy in the Where's Waldo costume and the taco guy. Did you see him?
I didn't.
Oh, like they're right there on the hard cam.
Oh,
These
shit.
fucking goobers who want to get themselves over. I hate fans
Boo.
that do that. And yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, it was a perfect opener, and it got the crowd all nice and hyped up. It was they did a great job with the conceit. I'm like making AJ legit look like the underdog, and having and KO and Sammy having a lot of fun moments where they're constantly taking advantage of their of being 2-on-1.
Yeah, plus during the slow parts you had like Kevin or Sammy just yelling funny shit at each other. Just to keep the match interesting. Up next is Benjable versus Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Oh, before that, KO and I guess we should there's a backstage segment where KO and Sammy are yelling at Shane.
Oh, I skipped that.
Oh yeah, it's nothing amazing. They're just like bitching about how they lost. Like, did you see that? And then Shane's just smugly like, "Yep."
All
And
right.
the crowd pops, and yeah, that's it.
Yep. I love the yep movement because it's like it's like the yes chant is like very loud, very passionate, and the yep is like, yeah.
Exactly.
Very matter of fact.
Okay, up next we got the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for the SmackDown Tag Championship.
You could hear a pin drop when Benjable comes out.
Oh yeah, they're
Very
They're-
quiet.
they're kind of apathetic towards them, which makes me sad because I love all 4 of these dudes. They're all
Yeah, they're all great workers, but like no one cares about Benjable because it's like it's very awkward. Because this is just American Alpha 2, but they're bad guys now.
Exactly. I kind of like them being like these weird entitled assholes. I saw like a good comment that like Chad Gable is like Kurt Angle if Kurt Angle never won the Olympic gold medal but still thought he was hot shit for competing.
Yeah, I mean, Chad Gable, he's got really good collegiate records and shit. And so does Shelton Benjamin, so they're a perfect match for each other.
Yeah.
But I just think these two would do better if they were singles instead of being on a team.
Yeah, I kind of agree. This also feels like it's not really like a... I mean, Gable and Benjamin are heels now, and the Usos are kind of more like... they were heels for a long time, but they're kind of more like tweenerish now.
They're very face...
Yeah.
They're very face now, but they have like a very heel. They have very heel personalities, but
yeah,
I think that's a good way of turning face. It's much more natural that you start being more babyface ish, but you still keep your heel foundation. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what Stone Cold and The Rock did.
Yeah, you don't do a total 180. You know, start smiling, slapping hands with the crowd. Like that's shitty.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, this is a good transition for that. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, beforehand, when the Usos come out, they talk shit like they always do. It's entertaining.
Real silly in Philly.
I have that in my notes.
Yeah, real silly in Philly in all caps.
This ain't no merch. This is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's
Hey, is it bad that I still can't tell the difference between these two? Like, I still mix them up, and then I had to rely on commentary.
I do the same thing.
I even looked up their tattoos, and they have very distinct tattoos, but, like, from far, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's just hard. They wear the same ring gear, and, they're twins, so...
One had a necklace, but I think that was Jay. I think Jimmy didn't. So they start off with almost setting up for Ben and Gabe's finisher, which I don't know what their name of the finisher is. Do you know?
No. I don't. I'm sorry.
SmackDown tag teams, guys.
Exciting.
But Gabe also almost dodges the Usos like double super kick.
Yeah, and that was smooth looking.
Mm-hmm. And I have written down, I bet Gable can beat the shit out of a lot of guys shoot wise.
Oh, surely. Like he's got legit like amateur wrestling experience.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like he could fucking kill you.
Yeah.
That dude is just like he's like gremlin suplexing machine.
Mm-hmm. He's very, very short, very close to the ground. He can just suplex the shit out of you. He's like Taz.
Exactly.
Mean uppercut to Gable. Very, very loud one.
Mm-hmm.
But a chop block to Jimmy. Very, very...
Oh, yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Very nasty. And then, like, Benjamin just starts fucking up his leg on the ring post and apron.
Oh. Oh, also, they mentioned on commentary, I didn't know this, that Benjamin and Charlie Haas were, like, mentored the Usos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a little... You know, he doesn't look it, but, like, Shelton Benjamin, he's in his 40s, but he doesn't look it at all.
Oh, no, he pretty much looks exactly like he did, like, back in 2005, dude.
Mrs. Golden Hair, though. That's when he was awesome. Yeah, Benjamin's in my boy stable, but right now I feel like he's being wasted. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Gable, he has classic wrestler initials on his boots. Did you see them?
I did. That's a cool touch, though.
Yeah, I love initials on boots. Makes it feel like you're a longtime wrestling fan. So Jimmy pleads to Benjamin when Benjamin gets in, like, please don't fuck up my leg. And then Benjamin's like, you asked for it. Really good stuff. So a really good ring psychology. Benjamin like has a leg lock to anchor Jimmy from tagging in.
Oh shit! I forgot. We forgot to mention what this is a 2 out of 3 falls count match.
Oh yeah.
That's important. That's a huge part of what makes this match like a. You just remind me what makes this match so well done and intense for like most of it is because it's like neither of these guys want the pin. They're both like desperate to beat each other, and it's kind of like they're constantly kicking out because they know how important that first pin is.
Yeah, I really wanted to get into this match, but like the crowd is just not into it. They react to some stuff, but there's a whole lot of like just quiet. Mm-hmm. It's very odd. Like, why do you go to a wrestling show not to care? Get into it. How hard is it to get into it?
I guess they kind of just view it as like filler before the rumbles and the dudes with the big names or whatever. But I was actually pretty into this match. I was real. I mean, of course, like I said, I love these dudes. I love watching them work. So I had a lot of fun.
for a smarky of a crowd, these guys are. You think that they would appreciate the ring work, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Shows how superficial smarks are.
Not
Umaga
that
ass ram. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I did. I have that in my notes.
So that's how you know they're starting to do. I think that's a face thing that they do is do the Umaga spot because like it's a good way. It's paying tribute, and you don't want to do that as a heel because that's a babyface thing to do.
Yeah.
Because if you're a heel, you mock the dead like Randy Orton in 2006.
Fucking remind me.
Tiger suplex from Gable. Awesome move.
That looked amazing. That was. I love that move.
Corey Graves even sort of marked out to it. I like Corey Graves on commentary because he calls moves out, much like Mauro Ranallo. Whereas Michael Cole, he will go, "Oh, a slam."
It's the benefit of having like an ex-wrestler on your commentary team.
An ex-wrestler who knows his shit and isn't like out of his fucking mind like Booker T, which we'll get to that later.
Yes.
No tag finisher, but powerbomb to other Uso. So like one guy is propped up, and then the other Uso gets powerbombed into the other Uso. It's great. Catered for 2, and Shelton's like, "Fuck, how am I gonna win this match?"
Yep, he gets overconfident.
A lot of overconfident moments in this. Gabe does does an awesome moonsault.
I'm sorry, my notes are so disorganized. But I think this is when when he and Shelton do like the dual kicks. Yeah, and he does the moonsault too.
Awesome. So crowd is starting to react to spots, but just aren't hot. So it's like really weird. It's like a sine wave of crowd reaction. Yeah. It'll go up and then it'll go down. It'll go up and go down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's that. Yeah, he does the really awesome moonsault on both Usos, knocks them out. But then the Usos start, they super kick the fuck out of everyone. Yeah, super kicks. Splash, but gets 2. Jay, he has vampire grills. Did you see his vampire grills? I did. He's a closet goth. This is what I really love. This part of the match is just like everyone's getting exhausted. And they're just like everyone's just like dealing out every possible move they can because neither of them wants to get pinned, and it's just like it's. I love those wrestling matches where it's it's hot because everyone's like kicking out their nonstop because they just so badly don't want to be pinned, and it always gets me excited. And breaking up finisher intent, or breaking up or getting out of finishers instead of just taking a finisher and then kind of kicking out at 2, which I appreciate that more than kicking out at 2, because you shouldn't kick out of a finisher, especially if it's a good finisher. So a little callback to the beginning of the match. Gabe tries to do the rolling German, but dodges the first kick, but is met with an immediate second kick. So it's a nice callback. It shows that they that they planned for that. Yeah. And that super kick gets a for a 3 because an Uso super kick fucking sucks to take. No, those we've mentioned in the last episode, but their super kicks are the most painful looking ones on the current roster. Just a blam. I was just gonna say and then they get the first pin on on Chad. So now the Benjible. This is the thing that bugs me about the match, that disappointed me, because as soon as they get the first pin on Chad, it's the match just goes into fast forward, it literally ends a 2 minutes later. Yeah, both men hit their V triggers and then they start yeah, that's a good way of putting it. And one gets rolled out to the outside, and then they hit their finisher on the outside, which woof. I would not want to take that bump. That looked like it sucked. No, it did. But an overhead kick. Ben gets rolled up for 3. Yep. And then, that's it. Usos retain. Yep. Usos retain. Clean fucking sweep. Usually these matches go for the full 3 matches instead of, just 2. Yeah. But, wow. And it kind of looks like Gable fucked up his spot. But who knows? But yeah, I just feel like that's not a good thing for the other team if they lose 2 straight matches like that. It just makes them look like losers at this point. Makes them look like goobers. Yeah. You should always go for the 3rd match, but I bet you time was you need to do this now. You need to do this quickly. Because there's 2 Rumbles and 2 other matches that they got to do. Oh yeah. That's I wouldn't be surprised if they were oh shit, we gotta wrap this up. Yeah, I bet you the ref said, "Hey, you gotta
Because I bet you the Usos were going to retain, but they're going to do the full 3. But then they probably said, no, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah. Oh well, like I said, like a kind of lame finish, and yeah, the dead crowd kind of drained it. But I enjoyed the match. I like I said, these guys are like, they could have a great tag match in their sleep, and despite the circumstances not being the best, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, good match on mute, great match on not mute. So now we go into the men's rumble.
Also, both of those matches ended with a roll up. I just realized.
Yeah, a lot of not serious putting overs. Just like, I'm gonna get a quick pin on you, and then get out of the way.
And also, that's the last of the SmackDown brand.
That's it. Get the SmackDown shit out of the way. It's time for the big boys.
Exactly. B-show bitches.
B-show bitches.
Of course,
even though they have the better champion, but who cares?
Yeah. Of course, before Michael Cole Jr. gets replaced by Michael Cole Sr. And then
I thought Michael Cole Jr. was Adam Cole, baby. Have I told you this?
What?
That like I always like when Adam Cole eventually gets called up, that Michael Cole should get up from the announcers and like, I want everyone to know about my baby boy, my precious baby son, Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole, baby, come out.
No.
This is why he says baby, not because he wants to emphasize who he is, but no, I just call him that because he's my baby boy.
Stop giving him ideas.
I thought about that. I couldn't stop laughing. I can just see that happening. This baby.
WrestleMania match, tag team match between Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan versus Michael Cole and Adam Cole.
They all wear singlets. Exactly. And Adam Cole just looks like I am having none of this. I misspelled Jerry the King Lawler's name to lawyer, which is probably who he calls a lot because he's a fucking child diddler. But,
pretty much, yes. Yeah,
I had Jerry the Diddler lawyer comes out to commentate the match. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like, go away.
Wrestling is so fucked when the Me Too movement comes to them.
I know. There's just like so many dudes.
It's just gonna be The Rock standing in an empty room with Cena.
God, oh my God, you're right. We got the video package.
By the numbers. This person eliminated this many people.
I enjoyed it. It's pretty much the same as the one they did in like 2015, but it was fun to watch.
Kane has shown up in this many rumbles because he's the big red machine. Look at him. He's so big and red.
And libertarian.
Oh man.
He has that libertarian power that makes him unstoppable in rumbles.
He doesn't travel by roads provided by the government. He just walks everywhere.
Speaking of libertarians, it cracked me up when they were like mentioning all the superstars and like they just have Drew Carey casually pop up. Yeah.
Who offered Kane money? You think Kane would have taken that because he's a libertarian? He's like, well, he's probably worried about that getting taxed, so he didn't take it.
And then, of course, Roman Reigns gets special focus.
Yeah,
Roman
Reigns. He was the last person.
The big dog.
Opening. The big dog. This is his yard. The guy. The big dog. It's like the most generic fucking things I can think up to make this guy over.
I know. It's so desperate.
Very desperate.
One thing I didn't know that was cool trivia is that Jericho has the longest time in combined Rumbles period.
Oh yeah, he got that last year because he was in the Royal Rumble last year, like for mad long.
Oh yeah, he was the Iron Man that match. And that's why I kind of laughed when they like inserted the "Drink It In, Man" soundbite.
Definitely.
And then I forgot that. Actually, I don't know how I forgot, but like I cracked up when they showed the Royal Rumble winners, and you have Vince McMahon with his freaky old man muscles.
Yeah, his gross looking old man. Yeah. Why does he look like that? Anyway, let's get this show on the road.
Yep. So we
Number one,
Rusev Day.
Day.
But before that, it's fucking awesome. I love when they have like 80 in English come out and just do a like full on like opera intro for Rusev. I love that.
Rusev Day! And Rusev Machka, Rusev Butria. Bum, 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 bum. And Rusev comes out. He's so happy because he's so over now. With
I know. People
Rusev
love
Day.
they're just losing their shit into seeing Rusev Day, and I was chanting with them.
Yeah, weird that a heel has this babyface gimmick and that he gets a babyface reaction, but he's a heel.
I know. It's like
It's odd.
I don't know why they're not turning him face yet.
Mm-hmm. But since he was number one, they focused on talking about Rusev Day and not two men have won from the number one position. HBK in 1995 and HBK in 1995.
I never get tired of like a Corey's like Rusev Day fandom. He's just
Can you imagine if he won on Rusev Day?
Oh, and of course we got number 2. We got Finn Balor.
Finn Balor wearing a Nakamura jacket.
Oh,
it's like all red and stuff.
We got 2 of the sexiest male wrestlers starting.
I know. His body's ridiculous. Calm down, Megos and Josh at Ringside, best ab winner of the year. We don't give that award out to anybody.
No.
By the way, Rusev still flexes his pecs to Rusev Day chants. Did you see it? Like,
yeah,
Rusev Day. Rusev Day.
It was
also,
so good.
He's still wearing his ace trunks. His asexual trunks. Ace representation.
Exactly.
So yeah, they do the typical, Rumble working of just two guys. This is kind of a dream match,
Yeah.
Rusev and Balor.
Yeah, let's see. I have here that Balor, gives a good kick to Rusev, and yeah, it's just kind of like they do some submission holds.
Mm-hmm.
And then at number 3 we got Rhino.
Rhino, a classic boy. A boy. He's a classic boy.
Yeah, I like.
A very wide man, I gotta say. He's not fat. He's just very wide. But when he turns around, he's like normal. But when he turns to face you, he's like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Of course, since he's an ECW vet, Philly pops for him.
Mm-hmm. ECW. Expect 3 more documentaries about ECW in the future. Rusev does the spinning heel kick. That thing Edge does as his transition move. It's great. I love seeing big guys do it because it's so impressive.
Yeah, he looks so cool doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of get a nice little house fight with him and Rhino as they're trading bros and them. I mean, trading blows and shit.
Oh, they're trading bros, all right. Number 4, Corbin comes out. He gets booed to hell. Holy shit, booed.
It's sad
but he's doing his job.
I fucking love Corbin in this match.
Mm-hmm.
He first comes in, he just wastes everyone.
Yeah, Corbin runs house, but gets a belly to belly from Rhino, and then Rhino tries to set up a gore, but then he meets it with a deep 6, and it looks awesome.
It does. He clothesline Rusev, and then he eliminates Rhino.
Yeah, eliminates Rhino, but then Corbin's out immediately by Balor, so he pulls out both Rusev and Balor and just to fucking kick the shit out of them.
It's amazing, and then he beats the shit out of Rusev too, and and this is my favorite part coming up at number 5. We get Heath Slater, but literally before the first, just as the first notes of Slater's theme are starting, and he's walking out, just Corbin just runs up and pounds him.
Yeah, I kind of like that in wrestling and Rumble matches where why not? If you're eliminated and you're heel, just beat up the guy who's coming down.
Just have spite. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm,
I didn't
fuck
win.
you.
If I don't win, you're not gonna win.
Mm-hmm. I heard quiet. He's got kids chants.
Oh.
He's got kids, man. Which I love. His entrance is just a pool, like an outdoor standing pool, above ground pool.
I heard one guy just loudly yell, "You suck, Corbin! You suck!" as he was like, it's nice.
Did you notice that Slater was wearing Benoit's claw mark pants?
Oh my god! Like the little lines on it.
Yeah, the claw marks.
I didn't notice that, but wow.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, huh. Are you paying tribute to a guy who won in the previous, the other redacted?
But yeah, it's a massacre. Like I love it. It's literally it's nothing's going on because Baron literally just fucked up everyone.
Yeah, it's like a tornado hit, which it's a good way to put him over in a way.
He looked badass as fuck in this match. I loved it.
And number 6, Elias.
Yeah. Oh, and this was my other highlight. I loved it. I loved him just casually coming down, strumming because it's there's no urgency because no one's fighting right now.
It's perfect for this. It's perfect time for him to do his gimmick while everyone is down.
Yeah, I love him like stepping over Slater as he's still just like a powerless heap on the floor.
No, he kicks him, and then
he kicks him. Oh my god, that's even better.
And then Elias gets in the ring. He's like, "All right, I'm going to stop the clock so I can do my performance." I'm like, "Really? Huh?" I thought he was actually going to do the whole thing like in the 2004 Rumble where Ernest the Cat Miller did his dance. Remember that?
I don't.
No.
But I didn't watch that one. But I was actually like disappointed that he didn't do his whole song because I was loving it. Like him talking about like how he was gonna like spit in the Rocky statue.
He should have said like, "I'm glad that Netflix took off Always Sunny in Philadelphia." The number 7, El Idolo.
Yes.
My boy, my niño.
I need to watch that match because that's like he just got the first 5-star match in like WWE since like 2011.
Oh, he is so good. This guy, holy shit.
Oh yeah,
he's great.
This is my first exposure to him, and yeah, he was really fun to watch in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Dude
yeah.
can move.
One night after his belto with Gargano, ole. So Slater gets owned by Cien. So Cien's whole thing is that he has powerful knees. He's the anti-Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, they actually they compare him to Spider-Man in this match, and I can totally see it.
Well, yeah, he does. That's one of my favorite spots in wrestling when someone tries to throw him out and then he catches himself. And sometimes he likes to like do a lounging pose on the ropes, like I'm not going anywhere. I'm chilling. By the way, his girlfriend, she looks great. Looking like a merienda.
Nice.
Which is snack in Spanish. Cien does the running knees, which I was hoping that he would do the other thing he does. So that's kind of his finisher, or one of his signature moves is doing the running knees, but he will stop right as he's about to hit, shout in their face, and slap them. It's a great way to get heat, but it's a shame he wasn't able to do it. Yeah. Lasts a long time in the match, too.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, number 8, we got Bray Wyatt.
And then Bray Wyatt sees Slater and owns him again.
Oh, I know, I love that. I love that, like, running gag of just Slater just getting, like, beat up by every dude coming out.
Uranagi to Elias. I love Wyatt's Uranagi. It looks so mean.
He does.
Yeah. Finn returns but gets stopped by a short clothesline. Also, another great thing Wyatt does is stop momentum of baby faces, which is just like they start to get an advantage, and Bray Wyatt just immediately just puts an end to it. It's great. Like I appreciate Wyatt. It's a shame that he's not over. You know,
he was my favorite part of the 2015 Rumble, so it's kind of
yeah. There's a spot where Wyatt's not letting in Rusev because Rusev's trying to get back in. He keeps knocking him off, and wants to get in back again, knocks him off, and the crowd is just getting super pissed because they want to chant Rusev Day so bad.
I know. I know. It's like, I just have that in my notes right here. Fuck you, Bray. Let him in.
Number 9, Big E.
Yeah.
Who
feel the power.
Feel the power. He comes down and he approaches Slater and he grabs into his tights and gives him the pancakes that's been sitting in there. His gooch pancakes. That looks disgusting.
I love Corey just being all ears, like, leave it to New Day to spoil my Rusev Day.
Yeah. As soon as belly to belly to Bray, but then Rusev kicks Big E with his awesome looking super kick.
Yeah.
Big guys should do super kicks because
they
look meaner.
I'd fucking love to watch a solo match between Big E and Rusev.
They're just big.
Yeah.
Big men.
Big men that can move.
Yeah.
And I have another note commentary about, like, Corey's, like, talking about how he wants a Sylvester Stallone produced movie of Rusev.
Yeah, and I think someone said, well, that's bound to happen someday, I guess.
I hope so.
They don't care. As number 10 approaches, 10 chants start coming from my boy, Ty Dillinger. But what happened?
That doesn't make it.
Yep, he gets Test 2004. In the Test 2004 Royal Rumble, Test gets owned by Mick Foley. So Mick Foley takes his place in the match just to get his hands on Orton. But and this time, it's Sami and Zayn Or fuck, it's
It's
Zayn and
KO and
Owens.
Sammy. Kevin Owens.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't two Sami Zayns.
Sammy and Zayn.
Where Kevin's like, I'm gonna go, and then Sami says, "Nah, man, it's me." And Owens like, "Oh, okay."
I know.
I don't get that. What was the deal about that? How come Owens is like, all right?
Character development.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess it's. I guess.
Sammy's his bro. He'll let him do it.
But he was kind of hobbling, so maybe Owens was just feeling in the moment. But then he was like, "Oh yeah, my leg is bad."
He's still got that injury, so yeah, he probably realized, yeah.
Yeah.
So of course,
Slater gets owned again.
Oh, I know. Sammy just kicks him as he's running in. It was hilarious.
I have written down, how is this allowed? I guess Roman got to enter when he didn't win the title match last year, but Jesus, I hate this. If you were in a title match, you don't get to enter the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
I guess they didn't have many dudes. I don't know.
Ty Dillinger,
Fuck him.
my boy. No, I love Ty Dillinger.
I know.
My
I'm
boy.
just kidding. I feel bad for him. Speaking of dudes that feel, well, I guess not too bad, but number 11 we got Sheamus.
Bala.
I actually love this. This was like the perfect payoff where, like, he runs in and then Slater finally comes in and eliminates Sheamus like immediately.
Yeah, great. It popped the crowd too, but
Yeah.
poor Shamo.
I know, especially since it's on his birthday.
Uh-huh.
And I love it because Sheamus isn't even angry. He just has like this dead inside look, like he's just like he can't process what happened, so he's shutting down.
Oh, fucking shite.
I keep forgetting he's a Royal Rumble winner too.
He's won everything.
I know.
Because they tried everything with him. And
Yeah,
it
I
didn't
feel
work
like
out.
it's bad if I'm like, oh yeah, this dude won a Rumble once. I forgot.
Well, they booked him to be John Cena, but like the crowd saw right through it and didn't cheer him. He wasn't allowed to be a badass Irishman. He was just John Cena but Irish.
Yeah, that's lame. I'm glad they
well.
learned their lesson.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I do like that he uses the Irish motto of Fa Balor, which means clear the way. I'm glad that they use that spelling of it and not the other one.
That's cool.
Because the other one is not great.
No.
It would not translate well on TV. It's FAG.
oh god, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
number 12, Xavier
Woods. Whoop. And I love. There's a great spot as soon as he like comes in. He pretty much like at first he's like doing some offense on Bray, and then like he and Big E pretty much do a fastball special.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Yeah.
I like that these two are like they're totally super baby faces and they're willing to work with each other instead of like the usual. Oh, they're on tag teams, but it's every man for themselves in the Rumble.
It's so refreshing. They're just like they're best bros. I love it.
Yeah, it's like kind of ridiculous. Like that one year where the Hardys were in the Rumble and then they started fighting each other like fucking morons.
I know. I remember that. Okay, at number 13 we got Apollo Crews.
The crowd goes mild.
Yeah. Someone in the commentary immediately says 13 is an unlucky number.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
I think some bickering happens and Cole says to Byron, what happened to you? Byron's done taking shit, Cole.
You tell him, Byron.
He's had enough. Standing coup de grace to Wyatt from Finn. That was awesome looking.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Then at number 14, we got
Nakamura. Super over. Crowd pops.
Oh, I know. They sing with this theme song, and I was too.
Mm-hmm. This is basically the crowd's choosing of who they want to win.
Yeah.
Which was Naka. Wish they milked. I wish they really like emphasized Sami Zayn and Nakamura's history because like these two had a belter in 2016. You think that they would be like really like milking that, you know?
Yeah. This is probably. I just realized we haven't had an elimination in a while, and this is kind of where we get the fun part where the Rumble just becomes this chaotic mass of dudes.
Yeah, though I don't like that because it's just a bunch of dudes lying down and one guy gets up and then he takes a move and then he falls down. It's just like a ring of dudes. On some occasions I would appreciate a ring of dudes, but not this occasion. Nice. Number 15, Scott Steiner. Cesaro with looping siren.
Oh, before we know, Sammy gets eliminated.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
eliminated.
Nakamura eliminates Sammy, so you can say maybe that's them acknowledging it to an extent.
Yeah, which is great, but
Yeah,
it was awesome too. I like the way Naka eliminated Zayn,
yeah.
just like kicking him over the ropes.
And then, yep, 15. We got Cesaro.
Yeah, with Scott Steiner music, just looping siren. Who thought that was a good? Could no one find his music?
I guess he has music, but I guess it's just like literally like he's in the ring before the sirens are over. So it's like
No, it kept going because like the sirens going wee woo wee woo wee woo, then
Oh, that's stupid. Yeah.
It was just looping siren. It's like holler if you hear me.
And also, yep, he immediately comes in. And he does a badass looking uppercut.
Mm-hmm. He's great. Cesaro's great.
He literally moves like a real life fighting game character.
Mm-hmm. He's a horse, dude. He's a workhorse. Bionic. The Swiss cyborg is what they called him.
Of course, Cesaro gets booed because he's fucking with Rusev though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to spoil the crowd's Rusev Day.
Yeah. Number 16, Kofi Kingston.
Oh, and another one of the MVPs in this match.
Mm-hmm. All three New Day boys are in at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And Cesaro eliminates Apollo.
Yeah. Did you see AC lift up Apollo though, or lift up Cesaro? Like he was nothing.
I know.
Power lifts him.
It was actually a really cool spot because it's like you have Apollo and Cesaro like flipping each other over constantly, trying to get the elimination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then it ends up being that Cesaro eliminates Cruz, which you have no character. Number 17, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
Thank you. Yep.
Stare down with Xavier. Did you see that stare down that they had?
Yeah.
Are they feuding or something?
I don't know. He seemed to really hate the New Day because he just went straight for them. Yeah.
Oh, Lawler on commentary says he picks Mahal as his winner. Jeez. Yeah, you want that rub.
And yep, Jinder eliminates Xavier and Big E. I guess
they're still booking him as a big deal fairly quick. But
it was kind of fun. He looked. I'll give him credit that he looks like he can look pretty brutal.
He has a pretty good like presence to him. Like you could spot him. He doesn't blend in, Yeah.
And then of course we got poor Kofi's all alone now.
Number 8, Guy Fieri pants.
I was literally had that in my comments. It's fucking Guy Fieri pants.
Who the state of your gear, mate? Oh my god. Cole says something completely stupid on commentary. Rollins didn't compete last year because he was injured. Bullshit. He was injured after the Rumble because he wasn't in the. Because Triple H cost him a match to qualify for the Rumble.
I think like he was banned from the Rumble or something like that.
Yeah, and so way to not remember a fucking year ago, Cole. Great job. Monkey flip.
Oh, sorry. I was saying Seth eliminates Cesaro.
Yeah, by an awesome looking monkey flip.
Oh, that looked cool. So,
and then just gets so much air. It was great.
Then of course Jinder's going after Kofi, and this is like one of the best parts of the Rumble. Maybe my favorite part. This was so fucking good.
Yeah, Kingston almost gets eliminated, but then you see it's still lying on the floor, Woods, and he catches his foot. It's like, nope.
And then Big E comes out with the pancakes.
Puts the foot on the pancakes, and then Kingston hobbles on one foot around the ring.
It's a great spot. Like he's hobbling on the pancakes, so it's like Jinder keeps blocking the path. So it's like, and then there's a great Xavier and Big E lift up Kofi and flip him over Jinder.
Yeah, he just springs up like It's how he gets so much air. It's crazy. Crowd pops for that.
Dude's it's insane athletically.
Mm-hmm. And then Jinder is out by Kofi.
Yep, it's perfect. I'm not even mad that Kofi gets eliminated by almost like immediately afterwards because it's just it's a perfect ending to that mini feud they were having there.
And also CN smartly throws him on the opposite side of the New Day buds, so it's like good catch.
I really hope Kofi. I kind of do legit hope Kofi wins a Rumble someday because
he has to. This is his match.
Exactly. It's
maybe next year. Maybe. Number 19, Woken Matt Hardy.
Yep. He's
Strong bad sign that says hashtag deleted.
Oh, I saw that. Woke Bay Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the crowd's shouting delete.
Uh-huh. So Wyatt and Hardy team up to eliminate Rusev to the chagrin of the fans. Man, they are really upset that he's out.
Oh, I know. They're so upset. I like having gaps like Rusev Days canceled. No.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, another stare down by Matt and Wyatt. Now they fight, and they eliminate each other.
Yep. And hope we're going to get into this feud, because I don't know where it's going.
I do not want to see this at WrestleMania.
We're probably going to get that at Mania.
And we're probably going to get that at Mania. Fuck.
And number 20...
John Cena
Yes.
sucks. John Cena sucks.
They love
John
him.
Cena
It
sucks. Fuck you, Cena sucks.
There's a great bit, like, as soon as he comes into the ring, everyone gangs up on him.
Yeah, like, fuck this guy. Not even Eagles colors can save him. He's got the blue and green.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even dressing up in Eagles. He's wearing jorts. What the fuck, Josh?
He's a gangsta. He's got
I tolerated him when he wore like black shorts or cargo shorts or camo shorts, but he's wearing jorts. He looks awful.
I know.
It's so cringy.
It was maybe like, I won't say fine, but like whatever when he was younger. But now that he's like over 40, it's just like
You dress like a child.
Exactly.
Especially in the bright colors. He dresses like a little kid. It's so... someone pointed this out I was watching a video about New Japan. It's like, you know why Okada is such a badass? It's because Okada dresses like a star, acts like a star, and wrestles like a star. Whereas Cena dresses like a goober, acts like a goober, but he wrestles like a star.
Yeah.
So he's missing 2/3 of that, like, perfect recipe. Imagine if Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestled in jorts. You know?
Yeah.
Imagine if Triple H wrestled in shorts. Well, he did, but imagine if Triple H wrestled in jorts.
There's a difference. Shorts are okay. You know, like Brock Lesnar wears shorts, Samoa Joe wears shorts, but jorts, that's unacceptable.
Triple H's shorts were awful. Remember them?
I don't.
He wore jorts. He wore biker shorts. He looked so weird.
What period was that?
2000. He was trying to lose weight, so like to cover himself up. He wore biker shorts in like 2003, 2002. He wore them for a while, and he went back to wearing trunks.
That's not coincidentally when I stopped watching wrestling as a kid.
Even you knew it was bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, all entrance wail on Cena, and then Cena eliminates Elias.
Yep. And they're keeping that. I'm actually digging that feud, so I'm okay with them keeping that going.
Yeah, not a WrestleMania match, but a little something for Elias to do.
Yeah. Of course, then number 21, we got our first of 2 surprise legend appearances. Mm-hmm. The Hurricane.
Stand back. There's a hurricane on the loose.
Whoops. It gave me nostalgia flashback because I'm just like I remember hearing that all the time when I was like doing Royal Rumble simulators in the old WWE games.
I always wondered if the WWE will ever do that. Like, we're gonna run a simulation of our Royal Rumble and just see how broken the fucking game is on live stream.
But yeah, I love the Hurricane. Would he count as a boy?
Oh yeah, he's definitely a boy. He didn't do much.
He didn't. I mainly have found because I don't remember this, but I loved his like a mini feud with The Rock in 2003.
Put him super over.
That was so much fun, and yeah. But yeah, it was cool seeing him back, even though he's only there for like 20 seconds before Cena eliminates him.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why even have him in the match if cunt Cena is just gonna throw him out like that? Yeah. It was such a waste. Shame. He at least got the pose on the way out.
Yeah, he gets a nice pop for it, so still fun seeing him.
Mm-hmm. He loves the Green Lantern, folks.
Then number 22, we got Aiden English.
Yeah, Aiden English's whole music is just a woman vocalizing.
That's perfect.
Not much else to it.
Yeah, and of course it's like he gets the Rusev Day chance.
Mm-hmm.
He's the next best thing at this point.
Yep. So So number 23. Oh, Adam
Cole.
Cole, baby. Oh, I marked out. I love Adam Cole. He's great. Just an awesome, awesome dude. I'm so into the whole Adam Cole baby thing.
That's another dude I need to watch more matches from because I would just yeah.
Those matches are awesome.
I've heard the hype from him, but I haven't watched much.
Tons of personality, that guy.
Was the taped up ribs like a continuity thing?
Yeah, last night he wrestled Aleister Black in a hardcore match. He took a nasty bump that match. So
might be legit.
Black, like Black had. So there's two chairs that are set up. They're back to back, and I think Aleister Black does like a suplex or something to him onto those two standing chairs. So he lands back first on the stood up chairs. It looks nasty.
Oh god, yeah, that.
So he's probably still selling that, but he was awesome in this match.
Yeah, he was another dude that was a lot of fun to watch. I guess that's a cool thing I like about the surprise NXT call-ups here is that like they're kind of a cool way for like a more like casual viewers like me who maybe don't pay as much attention to it to like see these guys and be like, holy shit, I should watch more of their matches. They're cool.
Yeah, especially with CN and Adam Cole. Though it would have been really nice to have Aleister Black come up instead. But either way, I would have been happy. Maybe next year. Oh man, I can't wait.
Then number 24, I hear voices in my head.
The state of your hair, mate.
Yes.
This guy's hair pisses me off. It's like, it looks so silly on him.
I actually legit thought like he had like a stereotypical like green alien on his jacket or something at first.
Yeah. Yeah, RKO to CN, and then he's out. But he had a good showing. He was in there for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
Number 25, Titus.
Yep.
And then
Silence.
Cole to Bryan says, "Hey, you're down with hey Byron, you're down with Titus Worldwide, aren't you?" It's like, what are you insinuating, Cole? That because Byron is black, he would be okay? He'd be cool with Titus and Apollo? What's the matter with you? They'd be like, "Hey, Josh, you're down with who's a white tag? You're down with the bar, aren't you? Because you're white."
I'm actually Irish, so yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Sorry, it's cool.
Number 26, The Miz.
Yep,
came to play.
Yes, price to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing the Miz Taraj hype him up before he ran in.
Oh yeah, I love the Miz Taraj. They're great.
Same.
Yes kicks to Rollins and Cena, so they're still keeping up the
yes kick.
Even though I don't feel like it'll never come to anything, they're still keeping up the Miz versus Daniel Bryan feud from last year.
Yeah.
Or no, the year before. Shit.
Yeah, that
was 2016.
That was 2 years. Oh my god.
They just never happened because Miz got brought to Raw, so that got cut short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yep, he does a skull crushing finale to Cena and then super kicks Rollins.
Yeah, did you see the amount of spit that left his mouth when he got that super kick? Just
oh my god, yes.
Mm-hmm. Number 27.
It's
619. 619. Rey Mysterio.
It's
the hometown hero.
I know that meant I got spoiled on that on Twitter, but I was literally like squealing because I was just so happy.
I mean, he's not from Philadelphia. He's from San Diego, which is my area.
Mm.
Yay! Rey Mysterio. Oh, you would not believe how over Rey Mysterio was on the playground when I was a kid. Just almost every kid had a Rey Mysterio shirt.
I remember too. I remember seeing some kids wearing masks even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude,
everyone loves him.
Kids love this. Yeah, everyone does. And he looked and he looked fucking amazing here.
Oh my god, he looks like he's from the 90s. This is like 90s Rey Mysterio.
I know, he's so ripped. He's he's wearing tights again.
He's so trim. Good on him to losing all that weight and getting back into shape and being so fast again. He was quick. It almost seemed like his knees weren't fucked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So Cole out by Ray. I really wish Michael Cole sold Adam Cole being thrown out. He's like, hey, my baby boy. 619 to Miz. I'm glad that Rey Mysterio was able to hit 619s without any fuckery, you know? Usually they always catch him and be like, you're out.
Then at number 28, we get the anti.
Ban it. Ban it.
Boo!
Bam,
Boo!
bam,
Boo!
I was wondering how come they're booing him. I'm like, oh yeah, they're in Philadelphia. They're probably triggered.
They're getting PTSD flashbacks.
They're like, oh no, not him! The bad man. The bad man.
I mentioned this in our like aborted review, but like I legit got nervous when he was walking through the crowd in 2015 because I thought someone was gonna like stab him or something.
Yeah, or just Daniel Bryan just suddenly like appears in the ring and like Roman throws him out. Like 2015, Daniel Bryan just like appears, just like materializes, and Roman Reigns dematerializes him.
The crowd would go nuclear.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, Titus is out by Boomin' Reigns.
Yep.
And then Blackout to Miz. Oh man, I'm so glad that the curb stomp is back.
Yeah.
That's an awesome finisher. So mean looking.
Mm-hmm.
Wish they didn't call it the Blackout though.
Yeah.
So don't
It's
call a curb stomp. Don't have the word black associated with the curb stomp, okay?
Especially,
okay?
It was super awkward because they re-debuted it on Martin Luther King Day.
No, remember, like years ago, Seth Rollins wrestled Kofi Kingston in February, and he did the curb stomp to him.
Oh god,
it was really uncomfortable. Vince has a really bad sense of humor when it comes to black people. He just loves fucking with them. I saw on Twitter that Vince like says, "My hero, Martin Luther King." Like, he's not your hero.
He's not.
If he was your hero, you would have had more black champions.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have said the N-word on TV.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. When he was trying to be cool to John Cena or whatever.
Keep it up.
Oh.
And then walks past Booker T. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my
god, poor Booker
livers.
T. He always gets the worst of these race-based angles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, so Miz is out by Roman and Seth, so they're teaming up. But wait, Seth is out by Roman, and Seth is like, no, just like, I would have done the same.
I like that. Yeah, there's like it's going down.
He's got a match to go. He's probably like, he's probably semi-relieved because he's like, I got a match to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
He was in there the longest out of all the or I think is Cesaro still in? Shit.
And now Cesaro got eliminated by Seth.
Oh yeah. So like,
the irony of this match is Finn. So number 29, we got Goldust.
Yep. Goldust. They were saying like he's had like some of the most Rumble appearances.
He's
crazy.
He's like he's tied with Shawn Michaels and Big Show for second most Rumble appearances because all three have been in like 12 Rumbles now.
And Kane's been in 13. Which
Yeah. Kane's the most at 14, and I think they said Miz is in third place.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
That is.
Goldust is crazy in general. Just like this guy, he's been wrestling since the fucking 80s, and he's still able to put on good matches.
Oh, I know. I'm kind of like I keep forgetting how long this dude's been wrestling for. Like literally as long as the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm. And he's like overcome so much, like the whole Black Rain time of his life.
Yeah.
It's like when he was like massively fat and on drugs, and now he's trim and in shape and off drugs.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good overcoming success story.
Yeah,
you know,
makes me happy. And then we got number 30.
Before that, did you see Cena like started to work on Mysterio in the corner? Like he turns around, puts Mysterio in the corner, and then just walks away. What was that all about? that was really awkward.
Maybe he was just.
I guess Mysterio's like, get the fuck away from me. You costed my WWE Championship that one time in 2011, bastard.
There's like one comment I saw like during the Rumble, like Cena showed just like as soon as Mysterio like been a heat maggot and eliminated him.
Yeah, like because Cena for some reason heals out of Mysterio all the time.
He's jealous of him.
He's super jealous of him because he gets over with the kids.
Yes, only Cena's allowed to do that.
Yeah. Number 30.
I'm here to show the world.
Oh, I'm here.
Record scratch. They're so inconsistent with that. Like sometimes, like they'll have the theme start and then record scratch. Sometimes they'll start with the record scratch. It's a weird.
It's a stupid fucking gimmick.
I know. It's like no one cares. No one cares about AC Dolph Ziggler.
And God.
Oh God.
Did you see that he signed for like a 1.5 million contract for 2 years?
Damn.
It's like, leave this company, go to Japan, reinvent yourself, then come back. You are, I mean, I guess saying no to a 1.5 million count, but still, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
You're hurting your brand by doing this.
Yeah. History repeats because Ziggler's at number 30, like in 2015, and that's like Ziggler's like I'm talking kayfabe wise, just like maybe one of the most like pathetic wrestlers because dude, like, you know, he has this big tantrum about how he's leaving the company. You know, he wins the U.S. Championship, he disappears for a while, then he gets the the important number 30 slot the Rumble, and he wastes it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
just I'd rather had Bobbert Roode show up.
Me too. That would,
because the IC champion was in. Why not the U.S. champion?
Yeah. Dolph, he eliminates Goldust. Which,
oh well. Then he's out. Then he's out by
Balor.
By Balor.
Yep. And yeah, like he's literally he just comes and goes. Just like
fuck?
Just like in the last Rumble.
The number 30 spot used to mean something, and now it doesn't.
I know, like that's the thought. Like that's literally the spot people used to fight each other over and shit.
Mm-hmm. So now we have the final 6, which is Divide. 3 vets versus 3 new guys.
Well,
new in
the sense to WWE.
Yeah, these guys have all had like really long ring experience, and then Roman, he's like the only guy who's actually really new.
Yeah, It is a cool moment though, like when they're dividing out to symbolizing it's the old guard versus the
new wave.
Yeah, the new wave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you get a 6-9-1-9 to Roman, which Roman takes, which I was surprised. AA to Balor, and then RKO to Naka.
Yeah.
And then almost RKO to Cena, but then Orton's out by Cena.
Thank
God.
Roman eliminates Roman eliminates Orton actually.
Oh, does he? Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. But
glad they didn't have a stare down like that one Rumble where they had stare downs like 3 times and the crowd did not react at all.
God. God, that was the worst scenario. It's like you have to either Roman wins again or you have to root for Randy Orton. But then Mysterio does a very cool looking double 619 on Cena and Roman.
Yeah,
but then
Finn's out to, but Finn eliminates Mysterio. So final 4 is Naka, Finn, Roman, and Cena.
And it's another you got the 2 guys that Smarks love and who want to be pushed, and then you got the 2 dudes who are like the symbols of everything corporate and artificial with WWE.
Yeah, just crowd hates them. Don't push these guys. Like here, you have clear as day proof that the crowd does not want anything to do with Cena and Roman, but they still push them. Jesus Christ, and even artificiate their reactions from the crowd. Like they've had promo packages where Roman gets cheered. It's like that never happens.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I remember for the longest time there were dudes I've seen online who tried to convince themselves that Roman was some 4D chess meta heel.
Yeah.
But it's if that really was the case, they wouldn't be constantly trying to hide the fact that he's being booed and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you both suck. You both suck chance to Roman and Cena whenever they're standing tall. Yeah. Coup de grace to I think Roman. That looked awesome. Oh, it was standing.
That looked cool. Yeah.
It was just the sheer impact. Finn Balor can really stretch them legs. Yeah. Young upstart John Cena eliminates Balor.
Yeah. Oh, guys, you know what? This is a point and a half throughout, but Cena keeps pointing at the WrestleMania sign and essentially just stop. We get it.
Yeah, it's so cringy. It pissed me off. The thing
that made me snap was he does it after he eliminates Balor. He just weekly points a sign.
Fucking cunt Cena points the sign. He's been doing it all night. Jorts wearing bitch. That's what I have written down.
I think everyone knows it's about WrestleMania, John. You don't have to remind them every couple seconds.
Who in management is they need to point to the sign?
Oh, I know.
It's like why? Why do it? It's so lame. So Cena is out by Naka. Crowd chants hard.
Yeah. Oh, I know. The crowd must have just been like having just panic attacks here. They're
Just
just like it.
just
Like
super relieved.
even watching this, knowing the outcome, it feels stressful.
Oh, it was definitely stressful. So down to Reigns and Naka, which this is actually kind of a dream match. You know,
It is. I mean,
Nakamura and Reigns. They'd never crossed paths before this.
And it is. It's actually a really they have a good match here.
Uh,
They're constantly like dodging spears and kicks and shit.
yeah, Naka does an awesome triangle choke onto Reigns, and he's dangling off the thing.
Oh,
but it's like,
oh, we forgot.
He has,
We forgot to mention that Nakamura eliminates Cena.
yeah,
Yeah, like that was a really cool spot where like he sneaks up behind Cena and just throws him over.
Thank God.
Yeah, there's also the most badass moment where like in the middle of the match like Nakamura does like I think so far at least in WWE like the loudest "Come on!" he's done so
Come
far.
on!
And this
Yeah,
so
he gets a Kinshasa, which is met with a sloppy spear, but it was awesome. It's a good way to like keep the crowd at the edge of their seats.
mm-hmm. It ends well. I think the like doesn't Roman like try spearing him again, but
Yeah.
Nakamura catches it.
Yeah, it's a it's a Keen Sasha. Then he hucks Roman off out of the ring, which is great. I love it. It wasn't like a fake out. I'm gonna throw you over. I'm gonna throw you over. It's a simple. I'm gonna hit you with my move, then toss you out. It's a great way to put someone over.
Yeah.
And Nakamura wins.
And it's great. It's such a legit emotional moment. You got like Nakamura's literally just like crying in the ring, and everyone's losing their shit, and it's I loved it. I was tearing up a bit. It was so
Yeah, this was a good fucking Rumble. It's been a minute since the last Rumble felt great, you know?
I know that this was just like it was just night and day compared to the. I mean, I actually enjoyed a lot of the 2015 Rumble match, but like it kind of it gets crappier as it goes on. But this was just a tight fucking Rumble. This was just like it was booked. It was booked well. Everyone pretty much got a great moment to shine. There's one thing I appreciate was there's a lot of like great character stuff throughout, like just little moments where someone gets to show off or whatever. And
Yeah.
it was just a really well done Rumble. Everyone did great work here.
Yeah, flowed really well. Like, they really planned this match out very well
like, I think
to have each entrant matter, you know?
Because like I was like you, I watched this late at nights, and kind of for the first two matches while I was enjoying them, I was kind of tired and like drifting off of it. But I didn't do this for here. I was glued to my seat the entire time.
It was awesome. Immediate post-match interview. Renee, come on, man. Come on, girl. Let him breathe. he just wrestled a long-ass match.
Of course, like as soon as she mentions, asks him who he wants to wrestle at Mania, everyone's chanting AJ Styles.
He goes, AJ Styles!
I love that.
Just simple.
Perfect.
Just say AJ Styles. It's gonna fucking happen.
That's all everyone wants. And while we were just mocking the pointing at the Mania sign, bit, I thought the way Nakamura did it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. He managed to make it look like, like it gave it like this epic feeling of
Definitely.
get me on the big show.
Backstage, D. Bry and Shane are like, yeah, SmackDown win. And then Kurt and Stephanie are like, yeah, SmackDown wins.
Raw versus SmackDown.
Stephanie looking like a meal.
Yeah. They say make history like 0 for 5 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then of course Kurt has to say his catchphrase.
Oh, it's true.
It's damn true. But you know what we should talk about instead? The Colonel
What?
Rumble.
Oh, I didn't see that. I skipped it.
It was pretty fun. It was just a KFC commercial, but they literally had like all the dudes like dressed up as Colonel Sanders wrestling each other, and then it ends with Ric Flair coming in and eliminating everyone and becoming the first Colonel winner.
Woo, crispy. Woo, tangy.
Yeah, like he literally like in the end does a voiceover. He's like, "It's KFC, it's finger looking good." Woo!
Woo! So next match.
Yep, and now,
Bar versus Seth and Jordan.
now we got the Raw team of Booker T, Graves, and Cole.
Ah, fuck me.
I thought Booker T was hilarious in this match, honestly.
I can't stand Booker T on commentary. It's Just ugh.
He's not a great commentator in the sense that he calls matches because he just says insane shit. But I can't, since I kind of was pretty much dead for this match thanks to Rumble. I was kind of like, he kept me awake. I was like giggling at the shit he was saying.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention much to this match because it was just like, oh, Jordan he hits the ring post with his head, so he's out. So Seth just gets worked over for a good time, for a good while. So it's kind of like the handicap match prior, but it was just much slower feeling.
Yeah, it was just kind of just dull. I mean, it's not really these guys' fault. They're all talented. It's just this could be the greatest tag team match in the world, and a lot of us still won't give a shit after the Rumble.
Yeah, this is like the death spot.
Yeah, I think since they're if they're gonna have like 2 Rumbles in the future, I think they should have they should open the
Rumble.
Yeah, then maybe have like a couple cooldown matches to kind of get the crowd hype again, and then then that way you build up to the the Rumble at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So that way.
Also, I didn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, you first.
Also, I didn't like that Jordan was selling a concussion because this is not the company you should be selling a concussion with right now.
Concussion angles are just fucking tacky. Like, even if WWE didn't have such a terrible history with them, it's still I was watching recently a Royal Rumble 2001 where it's Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys, and they have a big deal about the Dudleys fighting with concussions during the match.
Yeah, that does not sit well with, especially with the lawsuit and Redacted as the most notable people who have concussions.
Yeah. That aside, I'm trying to think. I had some Seth. This reminded me that I don't really need a reminder, but Seth's an amazing athlete. He does a lot of cool flips and shit during this match.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that it's the death spot.
Yep. The only other thing I have note here is that Booker T's hate boner for Jason Jordan cracks me up. He just he's constantly bashing Jordan throughout the match, and
leave him alone. I don't like him, but leave him alone.
At one point, when Seth's by himself, he's Booker T's he's on Gilligan's Island. And Corey starts cracking up for real, and he's there are other people on Gilligan's Island. And they're fighting with each other.
Poor Michael Cole is in the middle of this stupid. I'll say this. I'll save this for the 3-way, but just the stupid not feud between Graves and Booker T. Hate it.
It's they're still trying to work everyone on Twitter with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
This match was. They lost. So the belts are on the bar, which that should be the case.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. This team up between Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it just
doesn't
work.
Even Seth Rollins has moved on from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just a match. But now hopefully we got the biggest non-Rumble match of the night.
The amphetamine of wrestling. This match woke me up.
you know this is a big deal match because they do a video package for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty good one.
I'm the alpha monster. I'm the big red libertarian. Brock Lesnar.
Is that your Heyman impersonation?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They
made him sound like a goblin.
Made him sound like Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
They 3 million times say the Beast, the Monster, and the Machine.
The reigning, defending, undisputed champion, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, it cracked me up at one point during the package. Heyman's talking about how Brock's gonna kick their asses, and near the end when he says he's gonna pin them, they dramatically deepen his voice.
And then you just see the moments where Brock Lesnar just gets destroyed by Braun.
Yes. Oh, that's an iconic moment. Just that I never get tired watching that where he just uses the grappling hook to bring it down on Brock and Kane.
I love Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's so awesome.
I know, he's just the most fun. Did you watch the segment on Raw this week when he has the cello guitar duel with Elias?
Yeah, he starts breaking it as he plays it too.
Yes. I was surprised he actually has a decent singing voice.
Yeah. And then he finally destroys the cello over Samson's back, and you know what? That did draw dimes.
Yes. Oh,
Braun Strowman broke one cello, always drew a dime.
also, one more thing on the back, it cracks me up because they give like individual like segments for each dude, and it makes it really obvious, like that Kane was just kind of thrown in here at the last minute
to get pinned.
Yeah, they need a dude to take the pee.
Yep.
Like he's just like, you never pinned me, Brock. Hi.
So I never wanted to.
I was actually legit shocked though that like Kane and Brock haven't fought like once before at least though.
Because Kane was a jobber in 2003. And he was on Raw.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, yeah, Kane was on Raw, Brock was on SmackDown, so don't cross the streams.
And he was still a jobber. Point still stands.
That's true. But yeah, and then we got our intros. We got Braun, which love that theme.
Just makes him seem so huge.
I know.
He's like
badass.
In the ring.
I kind of cracked up though because Colon Conzer is like, he like says in the most monotone voice, "I'm so nervous to be next to Braun Strowman."
Well, yeah, I have written down like Cole should just be shitting on Braun for almost killing him. Like, fuck this guy, I hate him.
Yes,
he almost killed me.
You should be yelling.
You threw me. Booker T threw Michael Cole into Braun, and then like
you should hate Booker T for that.
Yeah, fuck you, Booker.
And then we got Kane, and I just wrote that I miss Slow Chemical.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Oh, that was the best theme in the business.
I know, I love that theme. It's just like, it's so badass sounding. Why did they, go with this one again?
It made Kane seem like an angsty teen girl than
than
the big red libertarian.
I like every time I listen to it, I have to remember that they probably chose this theme because of Katie Beck.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I think Kane's whole thing was fire is reminiscent of his Bitcoin machine always being on fire from mining.
Oh my god.
So all three men are in the ring.
And, yeah, Brock's there too. I know some people shit on Corey for like constantly making like pop culture references, but I did like when he said, this is like a Pacific Rim situation.
It is.
Yeah. And then of course, Heyman does this little, my name is Paul Heyman, blah blah blah.
My name is Paul Heyman.
I'm not good at doing a Heyman voice. The best thing though is like that Brock, like he's so happy. He like has this big.
Dude, he is so happy. He can't wait for what's going to happen. He's so stoked.
He looks like a little kid. It's like,
yeah.
Yay!
He loves wrestling big. He loves wrestling big dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor JoJo. Poor JoJo gets her mic stolen twice in the night.
Oh.
By Heyman, then by Maria Menouno. It's like let the girl who's looking like a buffet do her job.
Mm-hmm. Also, I kind of was like, what? Because at one point, Cole calls Booker T kid. I was like, what? Isn't Booker T older than you? But yeah.
I know. Weird. So yeah.
But yeah, match starts. And,
match starts. This match is quick, by the way.
It's quick, which I think helps a lot because like even though like the Rollins bar match isn't much longer, it felt like it went on for like zillion years.
Yeah, but this match is like on fast forward and
exactly.
Quick for it.
Yeah, it's three. It's honestly like I love it because it's like it's literally just Braun and Brock legit trying to murder each other while Kane is just like standing back, not wanting to get shot.
Did you see the Balor drop kick to Lesnar by Braun? That was awesome.
That was amazing. That like got me pumped up so big. It looked brutal as fuck.
I was like, oh, this is big boy time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the stiff knee to Lesnar, and then Lesnar fucking gives him one big ass russet potato to Braun. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, clonk to the head.
And then of course like Brock just gives that brutal like fucking looking punch to like Braun.
Yeah, yeah. That's a potato right there.
Like if that hit anyone else but Braun, I think it would like legit knock their head off.
Yeah. Of course, Braun Strowman, his head's made of fucking concrete and steel.
Exactly. They're just...
And then, chokeslam to Brock by Kane.
Yeah.
And Brock rolls out, and so they start throwing ham bones at each other.
Yeah. And then I think Brock then comes back with a chair.
Yeah, he's just, fuck this. This is a three-way, no rules, so I'm just gonna clobber you.
Yeah.
And then Brock says, fuck your chair, and clobbers Brock.
Yeah.
And then hooves Lesnar out. Lesnar just flies over the over the ropes. Then he throws out Kane, and then Braun does his raised arms pose. It's
I know.
So good.
I love it. Ugh. It was just these guys just are like such perfect opponents for each other.
Yeah, because they just will just obliterate the other and then come back from it.
Like, I mean, just put the Roman show on hold or like SummerSlam or something, and let these guys have their big Mania brawl.
Yeah, it's like Superman versus the Hulk.
Exactly.
Both guys who can take so much abuse and just keep coming back for more.
Mm-hmm.
And then Braun grabs the steps and starts blasting Kane and Brock with it.
Oh, yep. Yeah, just brutalizing them. I think at this point, Corey said something about how this is like giving Godzilla a machine gun.
A machine gun, yeah, because he grabs the tables.
Yes. And yeah, like he puts I think he puts both of them through it.
Yeah, and he puts both tables up, but then he gets choked, and then Braun chokeslams Kane, and not the other way around. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
then the Germans to Braun.
Yeah.
But then Braun back up and power slams Brock through a table. He's like, fuck your German suplex, bitch.
Nice.
But then Strowman's thrown through a table, but then he gets back up because that's not shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Braun Strowman. Yeah, so a chokeslam to Braun. Brock breaks up the pin. F5 to Kane. Then Braun German suplex Brock's out of the ring. Just like, how strong are you, dude? This match.
It is. It's just like it's so fucking. It's so just brutal. Like, I think apparently Brock and Braun were legit trying to hurt each other, or at least were just willing to potato each other.
Yeah, they were willing to give it their all.
Yeah.
In this match, and it shows. It's great for it, and since it's short, it's not like a long bout of them taking abuse. So it's like, we'll do this quickly.
Exactly.
And then we'll beat the piss out of each other, and then, oh man, it's just so great.
Then of course at the my notes are just kind of lots of squeeing and yelling here, but then at the end, Brock gets the hold on Kane and pins him for the 1-2-3.
Oh, I wrote down that now it's the German announce table instead of the Spanish table that's being set up for it to be put through. But then F5 to Braun on the German table. Mein Leben!
Oh my god!
Did you see the little kid cosplaying as Brock?
I did. It was
awesome.
That was it. That kid's the best
Little
audience
Brock.
member.
Little Brock. He had the tattoos and everything. The skull, the penis, the back tattoo.
Yes.
Brock returns a favor by burying Braun under the table. So from SummerSlam continuity, just buries Braun under the table. It's awesome. F5 to Kane on the Spanish announce table. That for a second it's like, oh, this is not so bad. And then the table crashes. He's like, oh fuck. Then Braun pushes the table off of him. He's like, fuck this table. Fuck your table.
Nice.
Yeah, Braun kicks down Brock, who hits his head on the steps. That was pretty nasty. And then power slams to Brock, and then another one. Kane comes in, hoofs out. He swats out Braun with the chair, but then Brock hits the F5 for a 3 to a short but awesome 3-way.
Yep.
This match was great.
That was
Josh.
perfect, and you got the perfect ending with Braun just yelling at Brock. You did it. You didn't pin me. You didn't. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not finished with you.
Exactly. It was perfect way to continue the feud. It's why, as much as I'm clowning on Kane having a main event in 2018, it's he's there, so you can continue the feud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Philly is blessed to have awesome 3-way matches with Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah.
I hope he wins an Elimination Chamber.
Me too.
He needs to.
That would be he's lost his last several major matches, and while that hasn't hurt him, he needs a big win at pay-per-view.
He should just destroy his chamber. If he's in a chamber pot, he's just destroy it. Mm-hmm. Say someone locks it so he can't get out, and he just bursts through it. Oh, that'd be so great! I can't wait for that.
Okay. So yep. Megos, are you ready to make history?
We're ready to make history.
God bless you, Stephanie McMahon, for inventing the concept of woman wrestling.
God, you know what? There wasn't any women before Stephanie McMahon was put on this earth after she came out of Vince McMahon's head, much like the Athena.
Yes.
and she just created women one day. And there weren't no women in the world before Stephanie. She's so brave.
That's her.
Yeah, Maria. Well, first off, Maria Menounos comes out. I guess she's like a celebrity talk show host or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I really do not care about this lady.
Yeah. For this match, our commentary team is Cole, Corey, and Stephanie.
Yeah. Oh man, Stephanie gets booed. And
oh, she does.
Yeah,
I love.
Why should you? Why should you cheer this woman?
She's
a heel.
When I was watching the video package beforehand, I realized that Stephanie's like vocal inflections were now just like her dad's.
Oh yeah, she is pulling the dad voice out.
Yeah.
She's even like starting to slowly morph into like femme Vince McMahon. You know?
Yeah. No. Gotta prepare.
Kind of like she has his very intense eyes of Vince.
Yeah.
And his like nose, so she can so when she scowls, it looks like Vince scowling.
Oh, it does. And of course, before the match starts, we get Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair coming out.
Yeah, it really makes this match feel important that the champions are out here watching.
Yeah, it does. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because, one of them's going to be fighting the winner at Mania.
Yeah. And then number one, Maria Menounos' is announcing is like really awful. It's like, wow, number one, Sasha Banks!
Yay!
Hey, it's like, Jesus, that's not putting her over.
Yeah. And of course, since, it's Sasha, we hear Cole yelling, "It's boss time!"
It's boss time! She's wearing her Wonder Woman gear, which I appreciate.
I know, I like that. Was a nice touch. And I should have made like a making history count, because literally as soon as like Sasha comes in, Cole's like, Sasha's making history just by being here. And number one.
That's not a task I would want to do. That sounds like hell.
And then at number 2 we get Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Yep, her theme kicks ass. I like her theme a lot.
She's steampunk, guys. I don't like her gear. I don't know. There's something about it that just feels off. It looks like she's wearing a onesie.
Yeah.
Like a swimming pool onesie.
And
she should. I missed her old gear. She like wore like a 2-piece and it was like all steampunk themed.
Yeah, that looked cooler.
Mm-hmm. This match brought to you by Rocket League.
Yep, for the Nintendo Switch.
For the Nintendo Switch.
And Steam PC.
Steam and PC. And consoles. Hell, it's on everything.
Yes.
It's on your damn phone, probably very soon. Sarah Logan is number 3. Sarah Logan, she's a girl. Yeah. To my boy stable, boys and girls.
She's one I haven't paid much attention to, but I liked her a lot in this match. She was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like her look. I like how she's just this bumpkin from the country. She looks like a mini. She looks like a femme Braun Strowman.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
She even has like that black patch, that like weird black lining on her shorts, kind of like how Braun had that black lining on his pants back in the day.
Yeah.
The one where it looked like he peed himself.
Now I'm thinking of that one Overwatch skin with Hanzo.
Yeah, where he looks like he peed his pants.
Logan comes in and she starts, dominating. There's a really cool, she gives like a brutal ass looking headbutt to Sasha.
Cheeky grab by Sarah to Becky when she's trying to eliminate her. I saw that. Number 4, Mandy Rose, smoking hot.
Mm-hmm. I love Corey being its little fanboy for her.
Oh yeah, that's a gimmick from NXT where he would just as soon as she come out, Corey Graves would just cum his pants and just going off about her.
He straight up calls her God's greatest creation.
By the way, her gear made it look like she's got a 2000s whale tail G-string going
on. Oh my god, yeah.
It was weird. Yeah, I love that Graves is still doing that gimmick. She's okay. I don't.
And she's
I haven't seen much of her matches in NXT because it's really hard for if you're not in the title picture on NXT, you kind of go away for months on end, so you don't see regular matches from certain people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do they ever do any regular NXT shows now, or is it just the takeovers?
Oh no! They do week to week shows, but they all tape them in mass.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So you'll just go weeks without one certain wrestler, and then they'll come back out of nowhere. Mm. It's kind of hard because there's a lot of people down in NXT, but not a lot of time.
Yeah. It's
a 1-hour show. It's almost like an early TNA, but better. Not written by Vince Russo.
Nice.
But they do plenty of house shows, so maybe that's how you're supposed to see it. I don't know.
Yeah. And then,
Number 5.
and we got
Lita.
the first of many, many like surprise, legends popping up here.
Yeah, returns and all that.
Yeah.
Speaking of whale tail, she has a whale tail going on too.
Mm-hmm. She's got those fucking Buffy pants that she always wears.
Yeah, she's like, it's like she got frozen in 2001, and then like she got defrosted.
Exactly.
She
She still's got like the punk goth fashion going on.
Uh-huh.
She also had like they mentioned in commentary about on her arm. She has like the names of all like the deceased female wrestlers which was a nice touch.
Oh jeez.
Like she has like Mae Young and Johnny and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't see that, but wow.
Yeah.
That's nice of her.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose, the new whale tail is out by the old whale tail.
Yep.
Because Lita used to have fucking beluga whale tails back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Just right up in there. Just almost like suspenders. Number 6, I marked out. It's Pirate Princess Sherry Sunny.
She's another one I'm not familiar with, but I fucking loved her in this match. She was amazing. Like just everything, like her gear, like I have here that she looks like a Soul Calibur character.
Yeah, I know. It's great. She's a pirate.
She's literally. I love that she has all the pirate theme things. Like she's like literally walks the planks before doing moves, and like her fucking elbow drops.
Oh man,
those like they aren't kidding with. They're literally like just they would make Macho Man proud.
Oh yeah. She does the whole walk the plank, yar,
yeah,
and then she does an awesome takedown, and then a neck breaker, and then her fucking elbow drop. I was telling. Did I tell you, Josh, that she has an awesome fucking elbow drop?
You were completely right. I was just blown away. She's like it's so intense looking and just like the
way she changes herself in air and like just the how she positions herself. Oh, it's awesome.
I know. They look like they hurt. They're amazing.
Yeah, they look brutal.
I also loved her war scream.
Also number 7, Tamina.
Yep. Tamina. Yep.
State of her gear. Holy shit.
All white.
Did she just get told, "Hey, you're in a wrestling match," and she's like, "Fuck, I guess I'll just wrestle in my clothes." Like that looks like her going on the town clothes.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of like what bugs me to a lesser extent with like a Dean Ambrose, because there's something about wrestlers wearing street clothes to matches that never sits right with me.
Mm-hmm. Like Dean Ambrose, that's his character. He makes it look good, but like there's just certain
to me, it doesn't. They didn't look good on her.
Lita hits a DDT to Tamina, just basically stating that she is a geek. Twist of fate to Sasha, then Becky.
Yeah,
this is awkward.
Her ex's finisher.
Yeah, did her and Matt ever make up? Because
they did. They had Matt's cool with both her and Edge. They've good.
Because like there was a long while where Matt was just like off his tits with like being really creepy about.
I remember the infamous like promo where like he said he wished they died in a car accident.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. But thankfully, they cool now. It's ancient history.
Lita does a terrible moonsault.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of scary looking. I thought she was, like, gonna botch it.
She hits her face first, then her body.
Yeah.
God. The crowd stance, you still got it. I wonder if she did it good, would they still chant it? Because it's always been shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, you still got doesn't really mean anything anymore. Like, anytime an old wrestler does anything, they yell it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like Lita did. I thought Lita did pretty good in this match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tamina's out. Then Lita by Becky.
Yep, that was cool.
Number 8.
Dana
Brooke, who does a nice Liu Kang flip before she... Did you see that?
Yeah,
like her little awesome looking flip.
Yeah.
She's like, Liu Kang.
Last reference.
The Yabo is on this last. Absolute unit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say.
I have here she does the Mika Naomi booty bounce. She does it well.
Yeah, Dana, she's a girl in my girl stable. I wish she would do more. She's like an awesome athlete, but I don't know. Yeah, Kyrie out by Dana. My girl's having a great showing. Number 9, Tori Wilson.
Yep. She gets
great shape.
Oh, no, she looked amazing.
Graves on commentary as Tori's coming down, like, why is Sasha interrupting elimination attempts? What's the point? What's your plan with doing that?
And pretty much as soon as Tori gets in, she eliminates Dana.
Yeah, poor Dana. But don't worry, another girl approaches.
Yep.
Number 10,
Sonya
Sonya
Deville.
Deville.
Yep. And she's pretty awesome in this match. She like immediately comes in and just starts beating the fuck out of Sasha.
Yeah, it makes sense since Sasha retired Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Poor fucking Paige. Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. That's sad.
Yeah.
Tori out by Sonya, who gets booed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tori was not in for a while, but she did. Well, she was able to get an elimination in. So
Yeah.
good to see you.
Exactly. Hi, bye. At number 11, we got Liv Morgan.
Ah, did you see her eyeliner?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Homer, you haven't set the whore. Sasha takes a nice looking front bump from Liv. So like she was on the top rope and then she takes her legs out from the top rope and she lands flat on her. She doesn't like take a knee bump or anything. She takes it fully. It's great.
Oh, so, number 12, we got Molly Holly.
A classic girl.
Classic.
A girl.
Yes, definitely girl in my stable.
Molly Holly.
She looked fucking amazing too.
Yeah, Sarah Logan out by Molly, and Molly does an awesome front flip.
She's
what's the name of that move?
Molly Go Round.
Molly Go Round. Ah, that's great.
Also, I had no idea that Dean Malenko trained her, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah, like Dean Malenko and someone else trained her. I'm like, yeah,
Finlay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Finlay.
Yeah.
Which that makes sense because like watching her matches, it was like, oh, she could actually wrestle, like do
She could go.
good mat wrestling.
I was saying it's funny though on commentary they're praising her about how she defied stereotypes, but like I'm just remembering like you guys shaved her head and made fun of her constantly when she was on.
But still, like they were really putting over the fact that she was kind of like this forerunner.
Yeah,
of,
she was like
of a woman wrestler and not a woman like who is a model turned wrestler. She was like, no, I'm a wrestler.
yeah. And like I said, she's just like she's the woman that time forgot because she like she does those Molly Go Rounds like amazingly. She kicks a lot of ass this match. Yep.
Number 13, Lana.
Rusev
Rusev Day.
which is nice.
And then Graves on commentary. What if Lana won on Rusev Day?
Yeah, no. and then like of course she like she gets bullied immediately.
Yeah, gets bullied. And it's like on Rusev Day of all days.
But then
you could have picked a different day to do this on.
Exactly.
Disgraceful.
But then there's that great one where she just snaps and starts just like she just starts strangling Liv.
She's like, no. It's like, well, yeah, she tamed Ruru. Okay. She calmed the gentle beast, so don't fuck with her.
Exactly.
She knows how to turn a 6 foot something 300-pound man into a puddle of. Don't fuck with her.
Exactly. Then number 14, we got Michelle McCool.
She has not aged
at
all.
Yeah,
It's like she never left.
I'm gonna be a broken record list, but pretty much all the returning wrestlers, they all look great here. They all of them put in that gym time.
Undertaker chance.
Yep. Of course.
Undertaker. I don't like those chants because it's like don't bring that up.
Yeah.
The whole like their who their significant other is. It's like it's
awkward.
Don't bring it up. It's awkward.
It feels kayfabe breaking kinda.
Yeah. So Sonya's out by Miss Taker, and so is Liz.
Yeah, Michelle's like on a fucking roll in this match. She eliminates Sonya, then Liv, and then Molly. Pretty much all the.
Yeah. And Molly's out, and then poor mom bod Molly.
Yeah. Then Lana comes out to support Liz, she's pointing at the sides, it's Lana Day.
Lana Day out by Michelle McCool. Aw.
Yep. Just 4 eliminations, just in a short time period.
Number 15, Ruby Riot. T. I just put a bunch of T's. I just held the T button down.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
I have written down not a goth GF, punk rock GF. Okay, all right.
There's a significant difference.
Yes. And so what if I like the shaved sides comb over look? Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right. Get off my back.
I think she's very cute. Then at number 16, we got.
Excuse me! Excuse me!
Oh, crowd freaks out.
Oh, I know.
Commentary freaks out. It is Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, I know. She just milks that. She just literally that's all she says.
I mark out too
I know,
because I love this gimmick. It was the best gimmick back in the early 2010s of Vicky Guerrero just screaming at the top of her lungs, "Excuse me!" And the crowd. She was a nuclear heat magnet.
Oh, I remember. Like, they just hated her.
Mwah, it was great.
And it I know, I love this, and this was a really, like, great, like, little comedy spot. Like all the wrestlers just immediately stop what they're doing as she's just shrieking at them.
And it was like, she's like, "Michelle, buddy." A little bit of a good continuity, because I think Vicky Guerrero used to hang out with Team Flawless or something like that back in the day.
Okay.
And then is out.
Yep.
She lands kind of awkwardly, but she's still standing, so it's good.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just gotta say this about Vicky Guerrero. Just, she is a great worker.
She is.
She persevered with this awful tripe of just constantly being called fat and disgusting and all this stuff, and just all this bullying abuse just so they can get her off, get her out of there, because they told her, "Well, your husband died under our watch, so we'll keep paying you, but you need to show up and be a TV character." And then, like, it just got worse and worse over the years, and then I guess she got enough money that she can stop and not have to deal with this. But good on her that she was able to keep doing it,
Yeah.
Just,
I
God,
know.
WWE is gross.
It's actually amazing considering, like, the circumstances, like her she's only on here in the first place because her husband died, and they gave her the job, and she was able to somehow, like, use that to be able to turn into, like, the ultimate hated heel.
It's like she persevered. Like, she's
I got the respect
she's
for her.
a good success story.
Yeah.
And a company that is very anti-women friendly for the longest time.
Then at number 17 we got Carmella,
who, as a geek, gets owned by Vicky.
Oh,
Vicky just takes her briefcase and just blasts her.
I love that. That cracked me up. That was.
Uh-huh.
Also, like, I was like, Steph mentions that she's the first female Money in the Bank winner. I'm like, a dude won it for her, though.
Yeah.
But they won't mention that, though.
They won't, yeah, because he's out of the company. They won't bring him up.
Yeah.
Number 18, Natalia.
Natalia. She comes out.
She owns cats.
Greasy cat lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Carmella spot, but not to become the Slater of this match. She doesn't let continuous ownage occur.
Yeah.
She gets right back up.
I was actually legit anticipating her being the Slater in that match, but yeah.
Would have fit her because she sucks.
Oh.
The less time she's in the ring, the better.
Yes.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Carmella gets in the ring and does a "what the fuck was that" with Becky, and then just kicks Ruby Riott in the mouth.
Oh, yeah, that actually looked
And then
good.
Riott's like, she looks more confused than angry. She's like, "What was that?" It's like watching two high school girls fight, and then one just starts walking away and just punches someone on the way out. It's like, she had nothing to do with that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
God, she sucks.
And number 19, we got Kelly.
They mentioned on commentary she's a former champ. Fuck, we've come a long way.
We really have.
Oh, man. Kelly.
It's kind of
Just Kelly. She just represents everything that was wrong with the late 2000s, early 2010s of women's wrestling. Just, this person can't wrestle, and you give her the belt. Just, ugh.
Yeah, it's really it's fascinating just looking at all, like, the various, like, fast, like, female legends they have on here, and just, like, it's like you can just see the entire history and, like, all the ups and downs of how they treat women in the company represented in this one match.
Yeah, crazy. So Natalia thinks that she eliminates Kelly and does her yay spot, but is met with Kelly. Josh, this happens.
Oh.
Kelly runs to Michelle McCool, just starts, like, dangling off her, and then does the Hurricane Rana, and then Michelle, like 2 seconds later, does a front flip. Oh, man.
Oh my,
Jesus Christ.
oh my god.
That Hurricane Rana. I do not miss you in the ring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
And then McCool's out by Natalia.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Natalia used to wrestle with these, like, with Michelle McCool and Kelly. Like, she's been a long time vet.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. And yeah, Natalia's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 20, Naomi.
Yep.
Arbika butt blasts from
I think
Plenty.
I think Naomi's too successful to be a girl now, but you know.
Oh yeah, she's past the girl.
Yeah.
She's a girl to woman.
Exactly. and she gets one of the best spots in this entire match. She gets the Kofi moment.
Yeah.
A bit later. Yeah.
Becky does a Daniel Bryan missile drop kick. I don't like that move. Don't do that move.
Mm-hmm.
That puts away people.
Yeah.
Not your opponent. That puts you away. Graves, he's still going along like, why are you breaking up eliminations? Just let them happen.
Yeah.
And Becky is out by Riot. Poor Becky.
Mm-mm.
Though she was in for a while. She was there since the beginning to number 20, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And number 21,
Yep.
Jacqueline.
Yes. No.
Holy crap! What a nostalgia moment.
Mm-hmm. She was like,
And like Jackie is like, she comes in, she's just like starts like destroying people with one clothesline or with like one takedown. She's like a hard woman. She used to like smoke cigars with the APA. Like,
holy shit, that's mass.
yeah, like in segments she would be with the APA smoking cigars with them.
Nice.
Though it's better than what she did in TNA, which she would wear a Confederate flag hat.
Whoa.
It's like the one person you make wear Confederate flags stuff, and it's her,
the black
huh?
woman. Yeah.
The black woman. Jesus Christ, TNA. And so, number 22, Nia
Jax.
Jax.
I actually really like Jax in this match. She was exactly as she should be. She was a monster.
So, Nia Jax, she eliminates Jackie.
Yep.
She eliminates Kelly. Thank God. Get her out of the ring.
Yep.
Gorilla presses Riot, which the crowd pops for that.
Mm-hmm.
And throws her on the top turnbuckle, and then she's out. Oof.
Yeah.
Riot on the indies used to take some really nasty looking bumps, so I guess this is her forte, you know?
Yeah.
And then Naomi kicks to Nia. Naomi gets kicked and is thrown to the crowd on girls, but then is on the barricade. It's like, oh fuck, why do I get back in?
Yeah.
But it's great.
It's like a really tense moment here.
But number 3, number 23,
Ember Moon! Yes!
Yes!
She kicks ass.
Crowd freaks out.
Mm-hmm. She gets that nice stare down with Nia.
But gets hoofed out. Not through the ropes, not over the ropes.
Yeah.
Naomi steals a page out of Kofi's books by first she says, Maria Menouno, get the fuck out of the chair so I can do my spot. And Maria's on her phone like da. But then she gets back in, but she gets eliminated anyway. Like, what's the point then?
I know, that was disappointing.
Yeah. So now Nia waits in the ring, but number 24, Beth Phoenix!
And this is legit cool trivia, because Beth is probably going to be the only person, like, ever to have the distinction of being in both a male Royal Rumble and a female Royal Rumble.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And, like, Beth and Nia, they battle. Oh, yeah, they both do a stare down. Crowd is hot for it.
Mm-hmm.
Beth tries to lift Nia, but Queen Cheeks is too much. Beth and Natalya reunite to not really eliminate her, but to hoof her out the ring.
Yeah.
But then Natalya ultra heals out on Beth. Oh. What a unit! Natalya, she knows how to get heel heat.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so sweet too to have them reunite because they were hugging and Beth is like crying, like, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to be back. And then just heals out on her. Oh man.
Betrayal. Then at number 25, we got.
Asuka.
No one's ready for her.
No one's ready.
Yep.
Not even Emma. Like as soon as she ends in the ring, Carmella just says, fuck this. She's like terrified.
I know, that was great.
She kills Sasha. She killed Natalya's.
It's all chicken shit.
Armika butt blast to Carmella.
Yeah.
Crowd pops for Asuka and Ember. Oh man, the stare down these two had.
I know that this is my favorite thing. It just one of my favorite things about Rumbles is that you can have all these really like fun little continuity moments.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you got like the great bit where like Asuka just beats an ass, becomes just acts like an asshole and like mocks like Ember's like broken arm.
Yeah. Like, oh, you got your arm broken, huh?
Yeah.
One arm, but that doesn't matter because Ember hits in one arm eclipse. I love that move. It's great.
Yeah, like Ember just like is just kicking Asuka's ass in this match, and it continues like the story of like how Ember's like the one person that could possibly like defeat Asuka.
And Asuka loves healing out on Ember too. Like that's just her one person that she'll be a total heal to.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. Maybe Asuka knows that she can beat her, so maybe she's like trying to downplay her. It's like, oh, you can't possibly beat me.
Yeah, I think
You know?
I think Ember maybe like is the one person that Asuka's at least like a little scared of, like just because she knows she has her number. Because she's the one person who like she has to kind of resort to like doing like more cheating tactics, where everyone else she can like
definitely.
beat legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really good. And then at
Number
26,
26.
Mickey James.
By the way, her look is awesome. Did you see how she looks?
Mm-hmm.
Like the dots on her face, and then like how her hair was. And it's like, whoa, this is like time skip Mickey James. I wonder, and she's part of the Powhatan Native American tribe, so maybe that's like part of their garb.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not cultured.
Me neither.
And yeah, Mickey James, she has a good showing.
Yeah, she does.
She's great.
She's like the other like a vet of the roster, just someone that's been around forever.
The raw vet, yeah. Number 27, Nikki Bella, who gets a pop. What the fuck, people?
Yeah.
Idiots.
I guess I don't think she's been around since Mania. I guess they just messed around now.
Yeah, but I thought Smarks didn't like her. You know?
Yeah.
Which, as soon as she gets in the ring, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. I laughed. I would have chanted John Laurinaitis, but I guess that's too much of a deep cut for anyone to really get.
Too much inside baseball.
Number 28, Brie Bella. And I have written down, just fuck my shit up.
Yeah, this is like the equivalent to like when Cena and Roman in the last match, where it's just like you got the scary options now.
This is like when Kane and Big Show went through the 2015 Royal
I know.
Rumble.
They're
I'm
like they
oh.
dominate for a while. They just beat they team up on everyone.
Yeah, and Brie doing Daniel Bryan yes chance. I'm like, that's so lame.
No.
Stephanie, she says on commentary, Bella Power, a reference to people power, a John Laurinaitis catchphrase. Number 29,
Bayley,
who gets a pop. So you're wrong, Josh.
Yeah, I was actually relieved. I'm glad people still like her.
So Bayley and Asuka brawl. That's a nice continuation of their feud from NXT.
Yeah.
And then number 30,
Trish fucking Stratus.
Trish fucking Stratus.
She just gets like a monster pop.
Mm-hmm. She looks whopper.
Mm-hmm. She was like the perfect choice for like number 30.
Definitely, this is the person you need to have as your 30th. Mm-hmm. And then crowd pops for Mickey and Trish stare down. Mm-hmm. And then Mickey's out by Trish. Oh man! And then everyone wails on Nia.
Yeah, that was a really good part. You have like the spot where like everyone just decides to finally team up against the big dude and take him out.
Yeah. And they do that stupid get off of me! Rah! I'm a big monster spot that pisses me off. I hate that spot.
Yeah,
it's my least favorite spot in wrestling.
It's kind of generic.
It's unrealistic. Like, no way are you just gonna be like, get off of me.
Yeah.
When like 6 full-grown women are wailing on you.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Mm-hmm. I've seen fight videos. They don't go down well when someone's outnumbered. But with everyone's effort, they just get her out of there. Like, everyone just teams up and gets her out. Yep. Reminds me of the 2004 Royal Rumble where everyone tries to work together to get the Big Show out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sasha quickly eliminates Bayley like a fucking heel. They're turning Sasha. I can't wait.
Yeah. Sasha, of course, we haven't really talked about her a lot, but she was great in this match. She's the Iron Woman here.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's just going. She took a lot of rest spots, but she's like really doing. She took really nice bumps and delivered some nice bumps.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I mean, the Finn did the same thing in the male match, so that's whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think either Cole or Graves on comments was like, they threw out her friend. You're all alone the match now. Yeah. And it's like, I think Cole says, oh yeah, she's the boss. And then Stephanie, which was actually something that really made me giggle. It's like Stephanie says, yep, that's what a boss does. It's lonely at the top, but you wouldn't know, Corey.
I should say,
that was great.
Jokes. I didn't mind Steph on commentary. I actually thought she was okay. Yeah.
I was hoping for the worst, but no. I guess if my expectations are just so bedrock low,
I was expecting
that
just
it
be
won't
like
matter.
big old jerk off session, but she kept that to a minimum, thankfully.
though there was a lot of moments where she like channeled her dad's awful commentary by going, "Whoa, look at that." And Natalia hits a sharpshooter on Trish. Why do you do a submission hold in a fucking elimination match? I don't know. I don't understand.
I guess to weaken her, but shrug. Yeah.
You have to pick her up. It's like you're picking up someone who's dead weight. Ugh.
Yeah.
And Natalia's out by Trish. So then Trish and Sasha stare down, and Trish is out by Sasha. That's a good way to put a young upstart over. John Cena!
Yes, exactly.
And now it's down to the final four. Bellas, Asuka, and Sasha.
Mm-hmm. You got this, again, you got the two scary options and the two pretty good options.
Mm-hmm.
Make the right
And
choice.
Asuka gets bullied. Poor bully. Yeah, Asuka gets bullied really hard here.
I know. It's like she actually, even though she's like a heel, she like at this point she almost comes off as a face just because the Bellas are just such assholes around.
Yeah, and Sasha was even in it too. And Sasha's like a better heel. Too.
Yeah, she is. She is.
So Asuka starts kicking the Bellas. No, Sasha's eliminated by the Bellas. Because she's like, yeah, I'm the boss. I could do this. Eddie Guerrero, and then gets thrown out. And then Asuka starts kicking the Bellas.
Yep.
Betrayal. Brie throws Nikki throws out Brie.
Yeah, this was like a less stupid version of like the 2015 Rumble when Kane and Big Show turned on each other.
Yeah.
But here it felt, it felt more logical.
It felt apt because Nikki Bella is the one that is the worst out of the two.
Yeah.
Like I dislike her the most out of the both of them. And now it's down to Nikki and Asuka.
Yep.
John Cena and
It's stressful.
and Asuka. And it's basically like, what if John Cena and Nakamura?
Oh god, yeah. I wonder if that has to be deliberate that they, they chose, Cena's, fiance for this moment.
She has a TV show. She's on Dancing with the Stars. Of course they pick her.
Yeah.
It's like she's using wrestling as a stepping stone. Why do people eat up her garbage? God! Well, at least I know who my worst female wrestler of the year is because she competed. So then Nikki tries to eliminate Asuka. Both are on the apron.
Yep. Tense
And then-
as hell.
It's really tense.
Ugh.
They could have fucked up. They could have fucked this up too.
I know that, this honestly might stress me out even more than the male Rumble match. It's like, God.
Asuka is forearmed but lands on her back and just kicks out Nikki's legs, and she's out.
Yep. Asuka, Royal Rumble winner, Asuka.
Yeah.
And that just made me really it's predictable, yeah, but Asuka is just 100% the right choice.
And also to know, I gotta say, big ups to the WWE to show how much they progressed.
Yeah.
If you were to tell me 5 years ago that two Japanese-born wrestlers who have characters outside of the fact that they're Japanese and aren't racist stereotypes won the Royal Rumble, I would have scoffed at you.
Exactly. It's like we're so far away from choppy or pee shit. It's
Yeah,
nice.
we're so beyond Jerry Lawler saying he wanting replays on Kai and Tai getting eliminated from the 2000 Royal Rumble. Remember that?
No.
He's like, oh, you gotta give him to a Chinese doctor, huh?
Oh my god.
It's like at the entire Rumble, like Jerry Lawler's like, can I see another replay of Kai and Tai getting eliminated?
You do the voice too well. You don't like it.
I fucking hate him.
It's the worst. But yeah,
He's a piece of shit.
he is. He's an awful dude. But yeah, Asuka wins. It's awesome. Again, it's a really emotional moment where she's just exhausted, but just still looking badass as she's celebrating.
And both champions get in the ring. Who do you want to face, Asuka?
And this kind of put me down because it's like, you know who shows up.
Shrek shows up. I don't even damn my reputation.
And I get it. You want Ronda Rousey's a huge name. You kind of want her to close the show, but it's kind of felt like it undermined Asuka's moment a bit.
I'm glad that
It'd be like if after Nakamura was celebrating, The Rock immediately came into the ring.
Wait, who?
If after Nakamura was celebrating his victory, The Rock immediately came into the ring and started. Yeah.
Raised up his hand and remember this, Philadelphia? Yeah. I mean, they could have saved this for Raw.
Yeah.
They could have saved this segment for Raw for like Asuka being like, "Who am I going to pick?" And then as she's about to pick, fucking Ronda Rousey comes out. That would have been a good time to do it.
Yeah.
But I guess they wanted people to tune into Raw tomorrow.
Exactly. I get
It's like
I get it pragmatically. I just this is so puts a little bit of a damper on it.
it's bittersweet
Yeah.
because it's Ronda fucking Rousey.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge get. I get they're going to want to flaunt her as much as possible here. But yeah, so that, it ends with Ronda coming out. She points at the Mania sign as like, oh shit, she's, gotta be competing.
Who's she gonna face?
Yeah.
Who, Josh?
I'm sure not Stephanie.
No, man, there's been a rumor that's going around that they're saying that it is totally going to be for Stephanie, and that
Yeah.
Stephanie, and that this is something to help Stephanie get into the mainstream. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I hope that's not true.
I hope not.
That's awful.
I'm thinking of that one picture of like that recent picture of Ronda was like being having pictures taken of her, and Triple H is just hiding in the corner taking
It's
pictures.
like, oh, is that heat? I detect heat in my sector. Give me the heat. I know. But who knows?
Yeah.
They're going to do a. They're probably going to set up what she's going to do at WrestleMania at Elimination Chamber. She's going to sign her contract there.
Yeah.
So who knows?
But yeah, that all that aside, fucking love this. This was a really entertaining. Like this is probably as good as a first attempt as they could have had here.
Yeah. Thank God that this was a good Royal Rumble. Nothing fucky. Nothing to make the crowd like wonder why am I spending money on this company. This was a solid show.
Exactly. You didn't fuck it up,
And
guys.
They didn't fuck up.
Yeah. It worked great as it was just a perfect celebration of just this year the woman in the company. Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much almost every single notable legend that counts coming out, and everyone got much like the male rumble. This had a lot of really great character moments. Everyone got at least a little chance to shine. It was just it was entertaining.
Yes. Very entertaining, very solid. Really gets my hopes up for how WrestleMania is going to play out, because I always think that how the Rumble is probably going to be an indicator of how WrestleMania is going to be,
Yeah.
So I can't wait for future shows. And up next is Elimination Chambers. That's this Sunday?
Nope, next Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
it's
God.
on the 25th. You're fine.
Yeah, I read someone saying it was this Sunday. I was like, what the fuck?
Then we got Fastlane in March, and then we'll finally have Mania in April.
Yay!
Yay.
Wrestling!
Wrestling is awesome.
Wrestling!
Sorry. But for hopefully next week's, we are going to be going way back to Survivor Series 2002 to mark the very first Elimination Chamber match.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get that historical context.
Yep, we're gonna talk about how much the Elimination Chamber sucked to wrestling, because holy shit, that structure. So, yep.
Yeah.
I've been Megos.
And I'm Josh. Thanks for listening.
Yep. See ya, Marks.